Most people think life is unfair. look closer. Every time you ignore a red flag, every time you accept less than you deserve, you are quietly setting a new standard. And standards don't stay small, they grow into boundaries. Boundaries shape your self-worth. And your self-worth, it decides the life you end up living. So if something feels off, it's not small, it's a signal. You don't get what you want. You don't get what you want. You don't get what you want. You don't get what you
Some people were never given the luxury to pause. They were still carrying the weight, while trying to repair the damage at the same time. Still paying bills, still showing up, still holding themselves together, while quietly fixing what life broke. So if it felt heavy, it's because you were doing two jobs at once. Surviving and rebuilding. That was not weakness, that was strength. No one clapped for.
The bowl sank, but his limits didn't. Once, there was a goldfish named Finn. He had spent his whole life inside a small round glass bowl on a quiet windowsill. His world was barely 20 centimeters wide. 3 strokes forward, glass, turn, repeat. After a while, that tiny circle no longer felt small. It felt normal, it felt safe, it felt like life. But Finn always looked beyond the glass, at the light, at the open world, at something larger than the pattern he knew. He wanted more changed. Then one day, everything changed. His owner carried him to a large lake so he could see the world. But while standing on a small bridge, the owner slipped. The bowl fell. Water splashed high. The bowl sank quickly into the green lake. Above, a hand reached down helplessly below. Finn's world dropped deeper than ever. The bowl landed on the lake bed. It didn't break. It just tilted and rested there. Finn was still inside. He was still inside the same circle, only now surrounded by a huge lake. He could have swum anywhere. But Finn froze. Then, almost automatically, he started swimming again. 3 strokes. Pause, turn. 3 strokes. Pause, turn. No glass held him anymore. But Finn still swam like it did. Other fish passed by. The lake was wide open. But Finn stayed inside an invisible boundary. That is how people get stuck. Not by what's holding them now, but by what trained them before. A small pattern can feel wise. A familiar limit can feel safe. Even when the world opens, the old habit still whispers, stay. the danger more. Sometimes the chance is here. The door is open. The limit is gone. But the mind still obeys an old boundary. Real change starts when you test what's ahead of you. One more step. One more try. One move beyond where you stop. Maybe your bowl has sunk long ago. Maybe your next life already waits outside the circle. Some people were forced to rebuild in silence here. No one came to put them back together. No perfect